Hey Flosstube, this is Christy the Ring Cross Stitcher. Welcome back to my channel. If you are one of my subscribers, if you're brand new, hi, hello, welcome. I'm Christy, I'm Cross Stitcher. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. This is my channel where I mostly talk about cross stitch. Today is Thursday, July 27th. Numbers for WIPGO for August has come out. Like I said in my previous Flosstube video, I don't think I would be able to finish my goals for the month of July, and I was 100% correct. If you're brand new here, we went on vacation. That's pretty much what happened. We were gone for a little less than 2 weeks, and then I kind of lost my stitchy bug. So with all the stuff going on, I didn't stitch much. Out of the 3 numbers called, for me that was 5 different WIPs. I only worked on 1, so that one was my Harry Potter book cover. My starting stitch count was 10,357 stitches, and I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture right here of what that used to look like. And I did not complete my goal. My goal is 3,000 stitches. I did just over 2,000 stitches, so I stopped at 12,856 stitches, and here's what that looks like. So I mostly worked on this green area here and the orange, and that's about it. And that's all stitching I did. I did take a WIP with me when I went on vacation, but I really didn't stitch on it that much. I'll go more into detail about my trip later on in this video. That's why this video is going to be really long, because I do have some purchase things I bought and some pictures I wanted to share. So I'll go more into detail about my trip later on in the video. So moving on to the rest of my cross stitch. Numbers called for August were number 18 and 24. If you hear my kids screaming, I'm sorry, I apologize. I can hear them yelling right now. They're in the hallway. They're still on summer break. They start school sometime next week. I don't even know when they start school. So by the time I do my foster video for next month, hopefully they'll be back in school and I don't have to deal with this. They're fine. They're okay. They're excitedly playing. They're okay. I assure you they're fine. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video real quick. I need to swap out my Harry Potter book cover for the next WIP that I'm working on next month. So hold on one second. And I'm back. BAPS board starting number 18. Numbers called were 18 and 24. So number 18 is my wizard game. This is my start at 11,300 stitches. Number 24. This is actually called for both July and now August, and it's my first one that's completed for that has been called 5 times for the year. If you're new here, I have 2 boards. I have a BAPS board, which is big ass projects, and then I have my small boards. My BAPS board, there's only 5 WIPs on there. They're on the board 5 times each. So this WIP has been called 5 times already. So August will be the last time that I'll be working on it for the year. So it is a kit, so I don't really have a stitch count start. But here is my start. Like I said, it was also called for July, and because I didn't really stitch much for this month. Oh my god. Okay. It slipped and I had to fix it. What was I saying? Yeah, so since I didn't stitch much for July, I didn't stitch at all on that one. So we're gonna try it again for August, and hopefully I'll complete my goal this time. So for those 2 WIPs, oh, my battery's about to die right now. For those 2 WIPs, the goal is 3,000 stitches each time it's called. Before I get to my small boards, I'm gonna have to pause the video and switch out the battery. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So I switched out the battery, and the first one I put in was also dead, so I had to switch out the battery again. I'm pretty sure my husband switched out the batteries and didn't tell me that the battery is dead and had to be charged. Anyways, yeah, my husband, the only camera he has is his cell phone, so he's been using my phone the whole trip, or not my phone, my camera for the whole trip, taking pictures of everything, and not been taking care of it properly. He even dropped my camera and the screen's all messed up. So I told him if he breaks my camera, he's buying me a new one. It looks like I'll be getting a new camera soon. Anyways, moving on to my small boards. I have 12 whips on my small boards. Each whip on the board 2 times each, and each time the number is called, my goal is 2,000 stitches. So number 18 is my Mickey and Minnie. This is the first time this has been called for the year. It is a kit, so I don't have a stitch count of where I'm starting at. My goal is 2,000 stitches. Typically with my kits, what I do to make sure that I get 2,000 stitches is I count out the little squares. You've seen the squares I do for my grid on my whips. Each square is 10 by 10, so that's 100 stitches. If I count out 20 of them, that's 2,000 stitches. So here is my start for my Mickey and Minnie. So I'll probably just go down and count out 20 stitches across. I possibly will be using Royal Rose for that, just because it's been working out so good for my other whips and for my full coverages. And yeah, so that's what's going on with that one. Number 24 is my Hogwarts Express. That's this one right here. This is the second and last time it's been called for the year. And here is my start. I just realized I don't have the actual count on me in front of me right now, so I'm gonna have to edit that in somewhere right here. Here, I don't know, somewhere in the space, what my stitch count is. But here is what that looks like. Which I know I completed my goal last time, so this is a little more than 2,000 stitches. And again, goal is 2,000 stitches. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video right here. I'm going to put all my cross stitch away, and I am going to show you everything I purchased, well, almost everything I purchased on my trip, as well as do a big photo dump of everything we saw in mainland Japan. So just hold on 1 second and I'll be right back. Hey everyone, so it's been about 2 weeks since I recorded the first half of this video, and I am really sorry about this. I know this video is going to be on my channel super late. I really apologize, but as I was doing the editing, I didn't like this, so I'm trying to redo it again. But before I had a chance to redo this video, we got hit by a typhoon. One typhoon twice. It came across, it dumped a lot of wind and rain, and then it passed us, made a U-turn, and came back and hit us again. So that's kind of what happened. We were just trying to kind of clean up the mess around the house from the typhoon. We only got one furniture piece that was damaged. It's not a furniture piece, but it's one of my crafting boxes. It just kind of sat in one of the waters, so I had to throw that out. There's no mold on it yet, but the whole thing is warped and it's no longer usable. But everything in that box was damaged. Everything in the box is thrown out. The box still needs to be thrown out. So my craft area is a little bit of a mess because of it. I have to rearrange everything now. And once I started moving the boxes out of the way, I realized like it's a mess back there and I have to clean it up. But I can't clean it up because my kids are not in school yet, and every day their friends are coming over to play. So if you hear them yelling, screaming, they're fine. They're just playing video games. But they have 2 friends over right now. Yesterday they had 3 other friends, so at any point I'm expecting them to come over too. Like, I have too many kids in my house. That's the reason why I'm doing this video again in my bedroom. So anyways, my travel to Japan, our road trip, it was different, exciting, something we'll definitely remember. We flew from, I live in Okinawa, Japan, small island. We flew to Tokyo, and then from there we rented a car and we drove a bunch of places. The first stop on our trip was Mount Fuji. My mom and stepdad did meet us in Tokyo, and they hiked the whole thing. We went with them to Station 5. Station 5 is the furthest that you can go on the mountain in your own vehicle. And there's shops, there's restaurants, there's a bunch of stuff, souvenirs. There's a capsule hotel, so you can sleep for those who are hiking. We kind of were there for a little bit with my mom and stepdad, and then we hiked with them to Station 6, which was like an hour hike up the Mount Fuji. Since we had our 3 kids, we didn't want to do the whole thing, so at that point we turned around, came back down, and then got in the car and went back to our hotel, where my mom and my stepdad climbed the whole thing, and they made it to the top and back down in one piece. A lot of bruises. There's videos on YouTube. You can see what the conditions are like. It's very much small pebbles, not pebbles. They're volcanic rock. They're like little tiny pebbles though. So that's something like, it's kind of hard to breathe because when you're walking and moving, all that dust comes up and you're breathing it in. It's, yeah. Overall, when we hiked that day, it was a nice day. It wasn't too hot on the mountain. We did do some sightseeing while we're waiting for my mom and stepdad to finish their hike. I'm gonna put the pictures at the very end. When the first time I did this video, I tried to edit in the pictures as I was talking, and it messed up the audio really bad. So I think at the very end, I'm just gonna do a photo dump, and I'll make sure that I put the names to the locations I went to, so you can see that later on in this video. So on Mount Fuji, I did find Kit Kats. Kit Kats are a huge thing here in Japan. They have seasonal Kit Kats and different flavors. This one specifically was Mount Fuji. At the hotel, I did take a picture of the Mount Fuji, next to Mount Fuji. We did stay at the Mount Fuji hotel, which was one of the closer hotels. They did have a hot spring. I didn't go in it, but they did have that service there. And this was pretty good. It's white chocolate cheesecake flavored Kit Kat. It was very delicious. It's now empty. I just had the box here to show you what it looks like. And it's very, very cute. Mount Fuji. The next stop was Kyoto. We went to Kyoto, just wanted to take pictures. It was on our way to Osaka. We wanted to take pictures of all the torii gates. Does this have a torii gate? No, it doesn't have a torii gate on there. Torii gates are those red, I don't know how to explain them. they're big here in Japan. What are they exactly? I'm not really sure. But there's some places where I saw people, they bow to the torii gate prior to walking through them, and once they go underneath them and they get to the other side, they bow again to the torii gate. So there is something special about torii gates, but I'm just not sure exactly what it is. But in Kyoto, they have like a walkway that you can walk, and there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of torii gates, and it's supposed to be a really nice place to take pictures. Unfortunately, by the time we got there, it started pouring rain. So we weren't able to take as many pictures as we wanted, but I will have the few pictures that we did take there at the very end. So we were only there for maybe like 30 minutes or so. The rain did not let up, so we had to leave and go to our next stop, which was Universal Studios, which I can't believe we got a hotel so close to the entrance of the park. We got some amazing pictures at night and during the day of the park. We went to Universal. My kid's been wanting to go there for the last 2 years because of the Super Nintendo World, and we finally got to go there. The lines were long, it was hot, it was packed, so many people. We did go on a few rides, we did buy a bunch of souvenirs, and of course I did go to Hogwarts and get on the rides. But unfortunately the park closed at 8, so we were the last ones in the Hogwarts area. So I did get some stuff there. This is the only thing I got from the Super Nintendo World. It's a little purse, the mushroom. I wanted the other one. It was the yellow box with the star, or not the star, the question mark or something. I'm not into video games, I don't know, but I thought that was a cute purse. But then my mama wanted that purse, so she got that purse and I ended up with this one. That's how that happened. I also got a Mario hat. It was really hot that day and I didn't have any hats, so the whole family got like hats. So I have Mario, my son has Luigi, my husband has the bullet. Again, pictures will be at the end of this video. So that's what I got, the Mario World. Harry Potter is what I care about. As a Ravenclaw, I had to get the headband. You can see that. It has a big bow on it. This bow is, you can remove it on the headband. So you can wear the headband with the bow or without. I already have a headband. The other one I got from the Universal Studios in Hollywood years ago. It didn't come with the bow. So the bow is separate. So I can just wear the bow if I wanted to. But I kind of like the bow and the headband together. So I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to wear this for the rest of this video. What else did I get? I have everything right in front of me. I don't know why I'm asking. I did get acid pops, but I already ate them, so I don't have to show you. They were pretty good. They were white chocolate mixed with Pop Rocks, which gives it the nice the exploding bonbon kind of texture, I guess. I wanted one of these little head wraps, bath headbands. I wanted it in Ravenclaw because I am the Ravenclaw stitcher. But all they had was Gryffindor and Slytherin, and if I had to choose between two, it's Slytherin. So I have this. I will be using it soon. I got chocolate frog magnets. These, if I had the price on here, I will let you know how much they were. So this was 2,300. Let's focus. 2,300 yen. This is chocolate frogs, and it was 1,800 yen. So roughly this was about $15, and then this was about $19. This is a time turner bracelet. My daughter grabbed this thinking it was a necklace, but once I bought it and we went back to the hotel, I told her it was actually a bracelet, not a necklace. She was a little bummed out. Later we went to somewhere else and I ended up getting her the necklace. I told her, since I got you the necklace, I'm taking the bracelet. So this is 1,800 yen, again about $15 for a bracelet. Butterbeer candies. These are actually pretty good. They actually do taste like the butterbeer drinks. This was about 1,200 yen. It's gonna focus. I don't know if it focused or not. It is about $10 US dollars. I like the little barrel look on it. I got strong mints. This is 600 yen. They're really just little tiny mints. Put this open. I can open it on this side. Nope, it's all taped up. I can't open it right now. But the little mints, it was 600 yen, so that's about $5. $400 for an acid pop. I've never had an acid pop before, so I got one. I will try it out later. It was 400 yen, so a little under $4 for this. And last but not least, I got this lovely Harry Potter Wizarding World case. I don't remember how much it was, but when you open it, it is full of cookies inside. You know, I just closed it. Hold on, let me open it. So those are all individually wrapped cookies. I love like just how clean this whole box looks. I don't remember how much I paid for this. I know this was probably one of the more expensive things I bought at the Universal Studios. Unfortunately, we got to the Harry Potter part really late and all the other shops are closed, so I wasn't able to get a wand at Universal, which I'm a little sad about. But it's okay because I did go to the Harry Potter tour, which I will talk about later. Okay, after Universal, we went to let me get my phone real quick. Where did we go? As I went to each place, I was posting pictures on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page. And I made sure that I tagged each place we went on because I knew this was going to happen and I couldn't remember the names of all the places. Nope. Hiroshima. We went to Hiroshima. That is where the bombs were dropped. Along the way, we did see a couple castles. We saw a total of 3 castles. I can't remember the first 2, but I will put the names when I post the pictures later. There was a 3rd castle that we went to in Hiroshima Castle. The original castle was destroyed when the bomb dropped because it's like literally a few blocks away from the bomb. And we did go to the museum and they showed like what the area looked like prior to the bomb hitting according to pictures, records, city records, whatever they can find. And then pictures directly after the aftermath of the bomb. There was one building, it's called the Dome. Again, pictures will be up on at the very end. This building was the only thing standing in, like if you just stood right there at the time after the bomb dropped, it was the only thing standing. Everything else was completely decimated, including the castle. So the castle they have there now, it's in the same location where the original one was, but they had to draw some inspirations from the other nearby castles, which was the Himeji Castle and the Osaka Castle. They had those were the other 2 castles that we saw. So I think the Himeji Castle was the castle that they drew the inspiration from for that. I again picked a hotel that was close by, so even though we rented a car, parking in Japan is like really tough. So we left the car in the hotel and we were able to walk to all the destinations. This is place I did find cross stitch pieces. I really wanted to go see this. Oh, this is a torii gate, that little red thing there. That's a torii gate. It's right in the middle of the water and this is like a really nice place to take pictures. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time on this trip to go see this. And then this is the other cross stitch kit that I got. This is the dome that survived the A-bomb. Yeah. Where else did we go? From there, we went to, I forgot what this place is called. Again, pictures later. I will put the correct names on there. I'm not going to try to pronounce them right now because I will just butcher names. This place is where they filmed The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. We did stop by there, take a bunch of pictures, and then we continued on our journey. We went to Miyagi. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Nagoya. Miyagi. What's Miyagi? That's from Friends, huh? Nagoya. We went to Nagoya. That's where Legoland is, and we surprised the kids. We didn't tell them we're going to Legoland. We stayed at the Legoland Hotel, and we went to the park. It was really super hot, but fortunately they had a bunch of benches and umbrellas so you can stop and sit, and there's vending machines everywhere where they had like really nice cold drinks. And overall it was a very nice day because the park wasn't full at all, and we had to wait like at max 5 minutes in line for each ride, and we went on so many rides. So all in all, that was a pretty good day for us. We also went to Sea Life, which is the aquarium, to the Legoland. Again, pictures will be at the very end of all this. The hotel was pretty cute. We got the night castle. Like, there's different ones you can choose from, so it's either that, Ninjago, or Friends. So I chose the night, since I think my husband had the castle Lego set when he was a kid. So that's what we got. The kids loved it. It was very, very, very cute. From there, we did go to the train museums. Like, people really like trains in Japan. I'll show a few pictures. I took a lot of pictures there, but I'll show you a few of them. We went to the Toyota Auto Museum. I saw a lot of cars there. My husband's really obsessed with cars. Fun fact, Toyota started by the family Toyota. Like Yoda, Toyota. That's the name of the family in the city of Toyota. It was originally a company that started with weaving. They had weaving machines, and they made fabrics prior to becoming a car company. Which, as a weaver, that's nice to know. That's my other hobby, is weaving. Anyways, after that, oh no. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone trying to look at all these. So after the Toyota Museum, we went back to Tokyo. Last night in Tokyo, we went to the Harry Potter tour. Or what's it called? The Harry Potter experience? The Warner Brothers Studio Tour Tokyo Harry Potter. There we go. It just opened up 2 months ago. Like 3 or 4 months ago, I bought the tickets so we can go. Meaning me and my husband. We didn't take the kids because I kind of wanted to go without the kids. Is that wrong of me? I don't care. I'm the one who's obsessed with Harry Potter. My kids kind of like it, but I'm the one who's obsessed with it. So I didn't want to take the kids because I didn't want them to spoil it for me. When we went, it was amazing. We got these books. Was it additional? I can't remember off the top of my head. But we got this. They did have a restaurant there. My husband and I, we ate. Again, pictures will be at the end of the video. I love the restaurant. It's very much like the Great Hall. And the tables are set up like the different houses, and they even had these giant, I almost forgot, I did get a chocolate frog at Universal. But at the, I already ate the chocolate frog. Got crumbs in here, oh no. Okay, I'll take care of that later. So at the Universal Studio Tours, they had tables that you can sit in that looked like giant chocolate frog boxes that you could sit in, and I was trying to take a picture of one, but they were all being used up. And anyways, it was very, very cute little booth that they had set up. I really wish I could have sat in one of those. I tried to sit at the Ravenclaw table, but it was packed and I wasn't able to fit in there. So my husband and I just kind of sat off to the side, but all the dishes they had were very much like Harry Potter themed or styled, or replicas. Again, pictures will be at the end. Yeah, the tour was great and amazing and everything that I thought it was going to be and more. I just wish we had more time to be there. The store was huge. I did get a few purchases. Here is a banner that I got. I thought this was going to be more expensive. It was only 3,200 yen. So that's like $28. And this is like really good quality. I almost didn't get this because I thought it was gonna be like $80, $90, and I knew I wanted some wands. But then my husband, he had a basket and he was like just putting stuff in the basket for me because he knew I was gonna get them anyways. So thank you to my husband. I also got this reusable bag there, and this is how I carried all my stuff. One thing I liked that I saw there was they had a bunch of anime style of the characters. Like they actually got Japanese artists to do anime, and personally I don't want to say I'm not into anime, because I kind of am. But the characters, didn't really draw, I wasn't really drawn to them. But I did like this one, this piece. This was one of the little anime things that they had. It was a box. There was cookies. It was like graham crackers covered in chocolate. It was pretty good. It's not empty, but I do like the tin, and I'll probably reuse the tin some other time. And it was just like really cute colors. I don't know, I really like this drawing of the Hogwarts Express. So I wanted to get a teapot of the Hogwarts Express, and I saw it. It was kind of weird because they had a shop right as you're going through the tour, and I was like, okay, if I wait and I go to the big shop at the end, they might have it there. They didn't. If I would have known that, I would have bought the teapot prior, but unfortunately I didn't. I assumed wrongly. I got some pins that I plan to turn to needle minders. So this one says Keeper, Ravenclaw Keeper. This one is a Ravenclaw pin. And then this is a Christmas ornament of a Ravenclaw with the Quidditch broomsticks. And I did get some wands. I can make up my mind which one I wanted to get. So my husband told me to get all three. So this one is Hedwig. This is an exclusive one that they only sell in Japan. So I had to get this one. Open it up. Has a little card about Hedwig. And here is what the wand looks like. Alright, is it focusing on this? I can't tell. Okay. It's a lovely, lovely one. The next one I got. Okay, I'll go with this one first. This is a Fantastic Beast, and where to find them. Alita Lestrange. If you don't know, I do have two other ones. I have Hermione, Luna Lovegoods, and Bellatrix Lestrange ones. So this is Lita Lestrange from Fantastic Beasts. This is my first Fantastic Beast one. And this last one here is a diadem of Ravenclaw. I've never seen this before. I had to get it, and I think it's gorgeous. It does very much match the diadem. I don't think I'm saying that right, am I? Oh well. Okay, so after the tour and after I went shopping and spent a lot of money, my husband and I, we had reservations at the Harry Potter Cafe. All I knew about the Harry Potter Cafe is that there was a cafe that was a Harry Potter theme. Again, pictures will be at the end of the video. So they had food inspired by Harry Potter, like the, let me show you one of the drinks, my drink. That's my drink. It had a big old bubble with smoke inside, and when you pop it, all the smoke comes out. It was very magical. I loved it. There's a toast. Again, I'll show these pictures at the end of the video. That's my husband's drink. I forgot the names. I should have taken a picture. But yeah, very, very magical. Pictures will be at the end. So we made reservations. We got there about an hour before our reservations, but they still took us in anyways. The even though we're very early. And then they also sold some Harry Potter stuff. I want to say this might be a pop-up restaurant. It's been there for about a year, and I'm not sure if it's still gonna be open for too much longer. I'll explain why in just a moment. These are two things I bought. I bought a little spoon that has a little Hogwarts up there, and this is a cup cozy that I can keep pinned to my purse, so whenever I go out for Starbucks and I need a cup cozy, I can just grab this and use it. So very cute Harry Potter merch. Okay, so the reason why I think this is a pop-up store, it's not going to be there too much longer, is because after we ate, we went and walked around. I know there was a Subway entrance somewhere nearby that had like the pictures similar to the Hogwarts Castle pictures and stuff, and they try to make it look like that, like Harry Potter themed. While I was looking for that, I realized there was a theater almost across the way from the restaurant, and they were advertising the Cursed Child. So we took pictures of the Cursed Child and all the setups they had and the banners of the houses. We took pictures of the little Subway entrance and videos. As we're walking around, I found another Harry Potter store. So we went to the store and I purchased a few more things. I got a Pygmy Puff. I wanted a pink Pygmy Puff. They did have these at Universal, but the only ones they had were purple. I wanted a pink Pygmy Puff, and I finally got a pink Pygmy Puff. So I've been wanting one of these for a while. And I found it at the store. So here's my Pygmy Puff. This was about 2,600 yen. That's about $24. I also got this. It is an image of Harry Potter. It moves around. When I grabbed this, it came in a box like this, so I did not know what it was until I opened it. So yeah, and it's kind of quite heavy too, and there's a little thing on the back so you can hang it on the wall. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to hang this at yet, but definitely something I will be putting up in my craft room in the way future. Okay, this is the other one I'm gonna open, so I need to give me a minute. There we go. So this is a Japanese mug or cup. I don't know how to say it. When you order soup at some of the restaurants here in Japan, they will come like this. So there is a cover on top keeping it warm, and then you take off the cover and then you eat the soup. So this has Luna Lovegood. It's not gonna focus. There's her glasses, and then this one has the quibbler. It has a bunny, paper and quill, and it says Luna Lovegood, and it also says that it is microwave safe. So her glasses, her shoes, the quibbler, very cute, very Luna Lovegoody. I also got this spoon. There's a picture on the top. I can't remember which one I grabbed. Hopefully, okay. It looks like I grabbed Hedwig. So it's a little Hedwig spoon. Hedwig on there. A little teaspoon.
Mom!
What?
Can I look at my phone?
Yes. And last but not least, let me get this out of the bag. I got this reusable bag. I saw everyone using this bag at the studio tours, and I was hoping they sold the bag at the studio tour. because I thought I liked it. It's cute. It matches the headband and the bow, and it's very Ravenclaw. So I was very disappointed when I couldn't find the bag, but fortunately the last store we went to that day had this Ravenclaw reusable bag. So it's like that one side, this on the other side. I will be using this bag in the future. I love it. So yeah, that, and then I'm still talking about my travels, aren't I? The day after the Harry Potter stuff is when we flew back to Okinawa, and that was it. That was my trip. That's what everything we did. All in all, I did all my Harry Potter stuff that I wanted to. I got all the things I wanted, including I got a bunch of gachapon capsules. They're called capsules, but in Japan they call them gachapon. I'm sorry, it's my camera's on my bed. These are gachapons. They're the capsules. These are all the Harry Potter ones that we found in mainland Japan. I was gonna say Tokyo, but we drove all over the place. So each place, capsules are a big thing here, and they have a lot of anime. They have a lot of other things. They have like everything you can think of. And anytime we saw Harry Potter ones, my husband and kids grabbed me some. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up a few of these. Okay, I'm gonna have to just change the battery, and I'll take pictures of these. I'll take them out of the wrapping and everything and do a whole video. So yeah, it'll be at the very end of this video, so just stay tuned. Hey everyone, it's me again with my next Flosstube video. Normally I would do these in 2 separate videos, but as of today, August 28th, Monday, I have not edited the previous recordings, so instead of doing 2 separate videos and uploading them 2 different days, I'm just gonna do all of them one together, and we'll see how this goes. I did lose my stitchy bug for a little while, and a lot of other things, just, you know, life stuff just came up, and I haven't really been able to stitch too much. And then also I'm in the process of deep cleaning my house. We did have a typhoon a few weeks ago. A few my craft area stuff got damaged, so I have to move things out of the way. What was damaged, I already taken care of it. It's already been put away or taken out into the trash. There's no way of recovering that, and everything inside that got damaged too. It was water damage. There's this pipe here, this little thing right here, it leaked, and there's water all over the floor. I think a little bit of the shelving unit behind me, the helix, also got a little bit of water damage at the bottom, so I'm not going to attempt to move it. I'm going to leave that there until we move. We will be moving in about 11 months or so. So also, while I'm cleaning up and doing deep cleaning, I'm also going through and seeing what could be thrown away, what could be given away, and what needs to be packed up, and just kind of get that going. So yeah. So all that just to say, I haven't really been cross-stitching too much lately. So for August, numbers that were called, oh crap, I don't have them in front of me, hold on. Hi, I'm sorry. I last minute decided to do this video. I was thinking about doing this video tomorrow, but I was like, no, why wait till tomorrow? I can do it now. Okay, numbers for August I recall were number 18 and 24. For my BAPS board, BAPS, B-A-P, big ass projects. I have 5 whips on the board, 5 times each. Number 18 was Wizard Game. Starting Stitch. I didn't update that. Hold on one second. I really wasn't prepared for this. Beginning Stitch was 11,303 stitches. Right here I'm going to insert a picture of what that used to look like. And my goal was 3,000 stitches, which is exactly what I did. So my endings, or my stop point was 14,303 stitches. Hopefully I said all those numbers right. If I didn't, I'm just gonna edit somewhere in here. Well, you probably already saw that already. So yeah, so this is where I'm at with this. I'm almost at the halfway point, very close to it. Okay, number 24 is Kingdom of Books. I did not stitch on this again. This was called for both July and August, and I did not stitch on it for either month. As this one has already been called 5 times for the year, I am finished with this piece. I am no longer going to stitch on it for the year, and I think right now I'm going to go ahead and start putting it away. So this is one of the things I will be putting away and getting ready for the move. I don't think I'll stitch on it within the next year or so. I have so many other whips, but this is what I've completed thus far. Oops. You didn't see that. Okay, on my small boards, number 18 was Mickey and Minnie. This is a kit. I don't actually have a stitch count of what I started, but I do have a picture, so I'm going to insert the picture right here. And here's my stop. I only worked on like this little area. That is it. That's as far as I got. Like I said, I've been busy. Normally I hit all my goals. This month that did not happen. Okay, so for the small boards, number 24 is Hogwarts Express, and I stopped at 4,000 stitches, and here's how it came out. There's a lot of stitches right here. They're half stitches. A lot of them are single thread, so it's kind of hard to see, especially when it's almost the same color as the fabric, but it's there. Trust me, it's there. Just to make things simpler for myself, I'm just going by whatever Pattern Keeper says. Pattern Keeper doesn't say like half stitches or full stitches, so it just counts it all as one stitch. So even though they're all half stitches, I still count it as just one stitch because that's what Pattern Keeper does. And if it wasn't for that, I don't know how I would keep track of it. I guess I can use a counter, but I'm not good on remembering to count each count. So just to make it simple for myself, whatever Pattern Keeper says I'm at, that's where I'm at. So I am at 4,000 for that. Moving on to September. September numbers that were called were numbers 1 and number 15. I have them piled up right here, so I'm just going to do them in order that I have them laying down right here. Number 1 for my small boards is Willowware. This is a kit. I've mentioned this before in my previous videos. I did originally buy the kit. I found out that Cooler Designs, the website here, I don't know if this is focusing on that. I don't think it is. If you go on their website, they do sell this in their PDFs. I did purchase this one PDF just because I want to try it out on Pattern Keeper, make sure it worked. It worked great. I ended up buying a few more charts, even though I have even though I have the kits, I went ahead and purchased the charts anyways. So just so I can use Pattern Keeper because I love it that much. So I can keep the stitch count on this because of Pattern Keeper. And I'm using everything that came in the kit. My starting is 5,922 stitches. My goal for this will be 2,000 stitches. And here's my start. Number 15 is Hogwarts in a Bottle. I currently don't have a picture of what this is going to look like when it's done. I cannot find this on Etsy. I found another one on Etsy similar to this, but there's been a few changes to it and the quality of the picture is not that great, so I can't just do a screenshot of it. But here it is. This will be the first time I work on it, or first time it's been called for the year. So this, what you see here, is what I did last year. So that is my start. This is 1,619 stitches. For the BAPS board, number 1 is Heaven Art Design Mini Wisdom. And I will be starting at 15,086 stitches. And here's what it looks like. And my goal will be 3,000 stitches. Number 15, that was called, is Wizard Alley. I'm looking off the paper and I'm noticing some mistakes I made on it, so got a little distracted, sorry. My start for this will be 7,224 stitches. I'm sorry, I get easily distracted. So here's what my start will looks like. So those are it. That is all my stitchy plans for September. I got a few more days before I get to start this, so hopefully I can finish doing my rearranging and cleaning and everything else I'm trying to do. I can finish that before the 1st or by the 1st, so that I can start these on the 1st and get back into my stitch routine and get these done. Will that actually happen? I don't know. What I want to do and what I actually do are two different things. So we're gonna have to wait and see what I end up doing. I think I say that every video, but whatever. Also, I do have a bunch of videos on my phone. I think I need to figure out how to edit them first. And I think I'm gonna try to do some shorts on this channel of my vacation. I realized I took a lot of videos and pictures on my camera, on my phone. Everything on my camera I know how to edit on the computer, but I don't know how to do the editing from my phone to my computer. So I'm going to try to figure that out, and hopefully over the next few days I'll have some shorts on here so that you can see videos from our trip, and we'll see how that goes. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching this really long video. I'm so sorry about that. And thanks so much for subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, happy stitching. Bye.